to another episode of the AFM Book Club. Today on the Book Club we are going to be reading this book, Do Cool Shh, by Miki Agrawal. Miki Agrawal. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right. Miki Agrawal. Quit your day job, start your own business, live life happily ever after. Alright, let's get into it, shall we? Chapter 1. Is success really what you think it is? Why do you want to be successful? Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Winston Churchill. Miami, Florida, April 8th, 2011, 11:55 a.m. The instructions were very clear on the invitation. The cruise ship would set sail at noon on Friday. If I missed it, well, I would miss the whole trip. I was determined to beat my internal time clock. I'm half Indian, from India. And for those who don't know, following Indian Standard Time means showing up a minimum of an hour late, sometimes two. Thankfully, my other half is Japanese. And Japanese Standard Time means you show up 10 minutes early, following the old Marine Corps adage that if you're not 10 minutes early, you're 10 minutes late. As I sprinted through the streets of downtown Miami toward the docks, smoke could have been coming off the wheels of my luggage. I needed to make this ship. If I had to, I would take a running start, Mission Impossible style, and plummet headfirst into the freezing water to catch that vessel. No stuntman, just me and my sundress. I had traveled all around the world. My passport held stamps from India, Japan, Africa, Australia, all over South America and Europe. But up to this point, I had never been on a cruise, and I'd certainly never been on a trip that put me in the same place as 1,000 of the top entrepreneurs in the world. In other words, this was a trip of a lifetime, and there was no effing way I was going to miss it. Off in the distance, I could see the faint outline of this massive ship that looked about to set sail. A horn blared. I had already been sprinting for 15 minutes, with my bags scratching my legs and the straps cutting through the skin on my shoulders. I got closer. I was so out of breath. Closer. There's the ramp! Get on the ramp! Another horn. They're leaving? Wait! I made it with just enough time for me to hurtle over the rope and land safely on the boat before the walkway was removed. Why did I have to make this so hard for myself? Every time I go anywhere, my life turns into an action movie where I'm sprinting around, when it could very easily be a nice, slow-paced romantic French film. If only I'd leave 1 hour earlier. I wiped the sweat off my brow, readjusted my bags, and casually strolled onto the deck. As I stepped onto the first level of the ship after checking in, I couldn't believe who I saw. It was Richard Branson, my entrepreneurial hero. He was sitting at the bar, sipping a drink and regaling eager young entrepreneurs with a story. His white blonde hair blew gently in the wind. This scene was the perfect first mental snapshot, one that I'd remember for years to come. I was so excited to see him, tripped over my heel, caught myself just in time, and kept walking. The boat was magnificent. There were 5 floors and 2 gorgeous outdoor levels where everyone could enjoy the waves and the sun during the day and the stars at night. There was a big DJ station and a dance floor on the 2nd level, and I knew immediately that's where I'd end up every night. People were milling about with their luggage, finding their cabins and exploring just like I was. I spotted Tony Heist, CEO of Zappos.com, Blake Mykowski, founder of TOMS, Toms, Gary Vaynerchuk, founder of Wine Library, and a slew of other founders of leading nonprofits like Charity, Water Pencils of Promise, and Invisible Children. It was incredible. I grabbed my cell phone out of my pocket to call Radha, my twin sister, to give her the play-by-play. But as I tried to dial, I realized that my phone didn't work. One of the ship workers saw me fussing with my phone, so he approached me and told me that cell phones didn't work on this boat. Really? So nobody would be able to make any calls. That meant that we would actually have one less distraction while communicating and hopefully collaborating with one another for 4 straight days. I love that idea. What better way for fresh entrepreneurial ideas to be shared than without any technological aid, just through words, eye contact, and smiles? I think that's where we'll leave it off today on the book club. That again was do cool shh. Do cool shh. Do cool shh by Miki Agrawal. I'm so bad at pronouncing that name. Miki Agrawal. Miki Agrawal. If you would like to check out this book, go down into the description and head over to Amazon and buy a copy for yourself. I'm going to read more from this in the future. Just know that it is pretty cool and pretty exciting and gets you pretty pumped up to go out there and get outside your box and start accomplishing cool things that you never thought you could do before. So yeah, until next time on the AFM Book Club, I will see you later.